Hi, how are
Yeah,
you?
I'm good. How are you now? All
Good, good.
fine?
Yeah. Apologies for being late. My
No,
dad was using the what do you call the thing for he was live on another channel, so he was using
it's
my
all.
the thing that you put the camera on. How are you doing?
This is the new mode of interviews after all.
This is what we have to get used to. I'm guessing. I guess it's all
Exactly.
going to be digital. It's all going to be digital from now on. So you just have to be home and just speak with people.
Adyan, tell me, I'll start with your songs, Sonia 2.0. It crossed such a lovely number on Instagram and is still
Yes.
pushing in on great reviews. I would like to know
Yes.
how you moved to music. Like, it was such a different turn. You're an actor, then to music, and that too full time with such great numbers all across.
Um, Music happened to me because I wasn't getting the right kind of opportunity in films, unfortunately. And first and foremost, I would like to say कि मैं actor हमेशा रहूँगा अपनी ज़िंदगी में. There's nothing that's going to change that for me. कभी कभी जब आपको सही opportunities नहीं मिलती हैं, तो you have to create your own opportunities. And YouTube is a platform that's, to be very honest, fair to everyone in this world. Anyone can go out there and anyone can go and post their work and show their talent. And I felt I had this decent opportunity to sort of, I was always inclined towards music, and I felt like I should, now sort of, make my mark in music and at least go out there and do my thing. And when I put Ayanatu 2.0, which is Arjun Kaningo's original song, when I put my first song out there, I realized that people really liked it because it had crossed about 5 million views. I had no money to promote, so I just put it out there. I shot something and I spent a little money. I shot something because I have a knack of direction as well. So I did that and people really accepted that. And then, luckily I realized that, and obviously a lot of well-wishers told me, they said that, look, your songs are successful in your films, and why don't you, go out there and, try and recreate your own songs as well. So Sonio, obviously from Ras to being one of the most successful songs in the last decade, I said, why not give this a shot, even though it was a huge risk because Sonu Nigam had sung it. But when so Sonu 2.0 that came out after Ayana 2, I directed, I acted, and I sang the song. And it was a huge success. As you very rightly said, it's crossed about 22 million views on YouTube. Again, they're all organic views. I had no money to sort of promote it, and there were like thousands of videos being made on TikTok, which sort of, it surprised me because, I was away for so long, from films or from web shows, wherever, as entertainment field is concerned, but people sort of accepted me with open arms. There is a generation that came after me which hadn't seen my work. There was a generation when I came in 2009, which was my generation, and then there were younger people who came in. So that's why people who see or hear Sonio
Hmm.
2.0, they say, "अरे हमने बचपन में सुना था." I'm like, I'm still 32, so don't make me feel so old in life. But it's funny. But but it's funny. But I'm really grateful and thankful that they've liked my work. Yeah, I'm very very glad that music happened to me. It gave me peace. There was a time where things weren't working out for me, and I had to channelize my energy and my talent somewhere. So YouTube happened to me, and that is how basically my journey began for music.
So, Adyan, we can safely say that in the midst of all the nepotism debates which goes on forever in Bollywood, it is very difficult to survive and to move beyond other avenues of acting when you know that you can also perform better at avenues. So we can say that for your case.
You rightly said that. There are times where you are, forced to sort of, take a step because there are certain things that are not working out for you in your career, and you're like, अब क्या तो बैठ नहीं सकते पूरी जिंदगी, so might as well try and do something. So that is how, as I said, it's there are things in your life, in your career, that you plan, and then there are certain things in your life, in your career, you don't plan. Music, obviously, I hadn't planned it. It's something I wanted to do, but it just happened, without any planning, and it worked out for me, I guess.
Sometimes, considering that it's not, I would say it's by choice, but you are judged harshly by your father's success, Varu.
Yeah, I mean that's just the way how the cookie crumbles there. To be very honest, when you're a star kid, when you're a star son, that's how you're judged. You're judged because they don't realize that the father who's been successful, not just my father, any father who's been a star father, he's worked hard 30 years, 40 years to gain that recognition, and people expect the kid or the son or the daughter to sort of achieve that in one film or one show or one web series or one song. It doesn't happen. There's a body of work that is required for people to sort of just understand your talent. You can't just showcase everything in a film. It takes time for people or the audiences to accept you, and it takes time. Yeah, there are times where you have to convert the audiences who don't like you. Like I'll give you a very small example. I was live 2 days ago, and there was this guy who was like abusing me. He was trolling me online, and he kept trolling me, and I sang Darde Tanhai from my film Jashan. And he said, bro, and then he changed. He said, bro, I have immense respect for you, man. So I said, look, he said, I'm sorry, I judged you too quickly but I judged you too quickly. So there are also people out there who sort of haven't seen my work or anyone else's work, and they just like sort of go out there and just, अरे ये तो failure है, अरे ये तो flop है, अरे इसको तो कुछ नहीं आता, अरे इसकी ये film flop हो गई थी. So they don't know the background of why things haven't worked, or why there is a certain thing being said about someone, a certain perception that's been created. I guess you have to come out there and just speak. And I am the kind of guy who's always taken a back seat. मैं कभी भी बाहर जाके लोगों को समझाने की कोशिश नहीं की है मैंने. It's only through my interviews where I would just, like, if I'm asked a question, I would try to not defend myself. I want to tell them this is who I am. This is my talent. Give me a chance. Don't write my obituary पहले ही उठ के कि ये तो फेल हो गया, ये खत्म. Don't do that. Because there are billions of people, millions of people like me who are aspiring to become someone. I consider myself a nobody, and there are a lot of nobodies out there who want to become a somebody in life. Don't demotivate them already before they've even taken the first step. I have been here 10 years in the industry, so I understand how it works and how harsh and how cruel people can get here. Even journalists can get, because I was telling somebody the other day, I'm like, it's amazing that how perception changes even when you speak to a journalist. There are times where I obviously began my career with Ras 2, and the film had done very well. So there were all these big articles being written about how I'm the next gen superstar and stuff like that. And the moment my 4 films or 3 films or 2 films had changed, and my PR was being told, अब इसको नहीं छापेंगे यार, ये fail हो चुका है, ये flop हो चुका है, इसको हम छाप नहीं सकते अभी. While there were other stars who were again not doing well. They're the big stars. Their films were not doing well, and they were bombing left, right, and center. But they were being protected by few of the journalists saying, "Ha, he was very good, but the film was not good," which I felt was a little unfair. Yeah? Because the same case. To be very honest, if you're talking about me, the same case is for me too. It's not me who made the film fail. My director didn't do a good job. My producer probably didn't promote it the right way. My writer didn't write a good film. It's not my fault. So don't put a stamp on me saying that it was because of me the films haven't done well. If you see that, I was actually very surprised when I came back with my web series 2 months ago with Hina, my first web show that came out called Damage 2, which in fact did very well, crossed about 50 million views in 1 month on Hungama Play and MX Player. There were articles that said it's time that the industry wakes up and smells the coffee and understands this boy's talent. Now I haven't paid them. I'm coming back after 3 years, doing a web show. I haven't done films for the last 3 years, and people have been so kind and so they just accepted me with open arms, and that's exactly what happened with my songs also. That there is an audience out there that has started evolving, and they're getting a little bit more fair and lenient. They're giving you opportunities. They're giving you the time to set your foot firm in the ground and show them what you got. Like earlier, it was just like people just like would be like, "Nahi, khatam, isko hatao yaar." It used to be like that. It was a bit too tough. So it's a tough world out there. Yeah? You have to, whether you're a kid whether it's about nepotism or not nepotism, it's a tough world out there for all of us. Yeah, to be very honest, believe me on that.
And then I also have to say it here, not naming anyone, frankly speaking, but recently we saw many celebrities, I would say rather from the television world, who stood out saying that they were there was a black time you see. There was a dark time you did see due to some star back in the past. That how wrong they were at that time. They couldn't believe your stories, and now when everyone is seeing what exactly that particular story, everyone is watching how it's going. Do you think that you really lost a very good time period of your life because of someone's public maligning your image or something?
No, I think, see, I think something that my father always told me in life, कि जो किस्मत में लिखा है उसे आप कभी रोक नहीं सकते life में. It was, I was destined to go through this journey in my life. I was supposed to, you know, go through this relationship. All these negative things were meant to happen to me. You can't just like, you know, look back and be like, तुम्हारी गलती थी, तुमने की. My issue, my father, my parents have been very kind. You know, they never said it is your fault and it was your time to shine and you had just begun your career. Why? They never did that. They said, look, it was meant to happen. It's happened. Now move on in your life. Yes, it took away 4 to 5 years of my life, but I don't regret it because I learned so much. I learned so much from what happened to me. And yes, people didn't believe me. It took me 6 years, 7 years to come out and give one interview. You have to understand, I gave only one interview.
Exactly.
I never went
remember
around having a press
just one
conference.
print interview.
I never went around anywhere ever saying, yeah. So that is what
You always went, you never chose to talk about it further.
No, even though there were people who abused me, there were people who trolled me, there were people from big media houses who were bought, there were big people in magazines, editors who wrote shit about me, but I said, you know what? I gave one interview and I said, जब वक्त आएगा तो सबको पता चल जाएगा, and I'm happy and I'm glad that today when I'm sitting here, it's exactly that is what is happening. The tide has changed. I don't care if it's in my favor or not. The point being is that the tide has changed. I wanted to just say something and people heard me. That's all I want. I wanted people to hear my side of the story without just again quickly judging कि नहीं ये failed actor है इसलिए frustrated है इसलिए किसी को नीचा दिखा रहा है. That was not the case. Yeah, or he's doing it for publicity. But I mean, a guy like me doesn't need publicity in his life. At the end of the day, you know, I am an artist, I'm an actor. I might have not done the biggest films or given the biggest hits in my life, but I've done some credible work in my life. And I've taken a back seat because, you know, like my father, who has achieved so much in his life, you know, he's never been out there and tried to prove a point, you know, and I'm the same guy that at the end of the day, people have to know you. If they have to know me, it has to be only through my talent and not through my controversies or my affairs, because it doesn't get you anywhere in life. So for me, it was always about, you know, being known as an actor, or being known as a singer, director, producer, writer. So I'm working towards it. But coming back to your point, Kavita Kaushik recently came out and spoke for me. First of all, I want to say thank you that she came out. But I feel very, very sad that again she was judged too quickly. You know, again she was told कि भाई तू कर रही है publicity के लिए कर रही है. The kind of language that people use today out there, it's a disgrace. You know, not to be. It's become about if you have a national award, if you have a Filmfare, so you're cool. If you don't have a national award, you don't have a Filmfare, you're a failure. You know, that's how people are start judging, and that, you know, trollers are being bought, and it's a very dirty world out there, and it's very sad. But I would just like to say one thing: with everything happening all around the world today, you know, we are at home. We are at a point where we need to self-reflect who we are. Even if you're a paid troller, man, even if you're being paid $500 to come and abuse me on Twitter, just understand: is this what you want to do in your life? You know, we are young. We're the next generation, and we need to sort of, you know, create positivity out there in the world and do our thing. And I hope that with all this is happening, which I very genuinely feel the human beings deserve this. I just feel that we understand what has happened, and, you know, take forward some positivity with this in the future.
Adyan, I wanted to ask, your father has been one of the, I would say, the biggest names in television. Did you even ever consider of tapping that fame? Like,
No,
do you have in
absolutely.
mind if you will get something on TV, you will take it?
No, absolutely. I think my father changed the face of television, and I don't think what he has achieved, with all due respect, there are certain things that he did which no one has been able to do even till date today. And with all, of course, there's a huge surge of talent out there in the TV industry. I'm not taking away from that. Everyone's amazing. But what I'm saying, talking about my father, and when it comes to television, I would love to be a part of it. As I said, that I'm an actor. So today there is no boundary, or there's no line between films and television, or YouTube and web series. Everything is the same. You have the biggest of stars today who are coming on TV. You have the biggest of stars today who are doing web shows and they are opening YouTube channels. So there is no boundary now. So if I get a good opportunity tomorrow to come, on television, I would love to do that. And with all due respect, I've been offered probably every major show on TV in the last couple of years while I've been sitting at home. But films have been my love, my true love, my first love, and they'll always be. First I want to establish myself. Even though I have taken a different route now, which is through music and through web series, eventually I want to come back to films, and then I will come back to television as well. Why not?
One random question, Adhan. Television
Yeah,
is known for its reality shows, and Big
yeah,
Boss has primarily been one of the shows which has overnight made, and careers have been like shining out of it at times. It can be a game changer. Just considering, because you are a very shy person per se, you don't come out and talk about yourself much
yeah.
of such.
No, no, absolutely. I think Big Boss has done very well for a lot of people, but I don't think it's the right thing for me to do. Honestly, Big Boss has approached me a lot of times. Let me not deny that as well. They've approached me, and it's a great show. It's a humongous show, and people have done so well. But as I said, that we live in a country where even if I ever, which I will never, I'll be very honest. Let me just say it openly. I would never be a part of Big Boss because that's just who I am. I can't do that. I can write a song, I can create, I can direct, I can act, but I can't, just go and get locked in a house and do my thing. I can't do that. I'll be too restless to do that. But people, even if I ever decided to do that, people will be like, "अरे तो फिल्मों में fail हो गया, ये जो है ये इसलिए Big Boss में है." I don't want people saying these kind of things about me. And I know that's how the world functions in terms of that is how the people would sort of create a perception here. But people who come from a non-film background, who are not filmy kids, who have come into Big Boss, have done extremely well. Asim, I think Asim also, I think his name is Asim Riaz, right? Asim, right, in Big Boss, right?
Yeah.
And he's done extremely well for himself. He's done extremely well for himself, and he's become so popular and good for him. But I don't think I would ever be a part of this.
And Adnan, before we move to fans' questions, will you sing something for us? Something which
No,
I think
absolutely.
it's from fans only.
I think I'll sing a little bit of. Do you want a sad song or a happy song? I'll sing Sonyu if you want, or I'll sing Dard
Why
Dard
not?
Tanai.
Why not?
Baby, come stand by my side. Come and be my guiding light. Oh, I'll be what you want me to be. I've been all of my life. Sonia, oh Sonia, तुम्हें देखता हूँ तो सोचता हूँ मैं बस यही तुम जो मेरा साथ दो सारे गम भुला के जिलो मुस्कुरा के ये जिंदगी तू दे दे मेरा साथ थाम ले हाथ चाहे जो भी होगा तू बस दे दे मेरा साथ.
Thank you so much.